Hey, Geeks!
Geeks!
Here's
Oh, wait, I was talking about myself.
Oh, yeah. You know you're a geek.
Yeah, proud of it.
Alright. So, this is the video you've been waiting for from us. This is
As
the one
requested.
you've been asking about. One we had been planning on doing since the news dropped. It was just a question of actually being able to get together to make the video.
We typically have to wait till Sunday to
Yep.
do discussion-type videos.
Yeah, especially something as exciting and in-depth as this. Now, the news is Sony and Marvel.
Oh, wrong commercial.
Sony and Marvel have come to an agreement.
They have done the handshake.
The handshake.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
So, the big news is Spiderman. Always been kind of a contested thing. It is pretty much one of the only things Sony owns from Marvel.
Sony's retarded baby.
Yep, that's pretty much how they've treated it.
Pretty much. Bobblehead and shit.
Yep. So people have been wanting, begging, anything to happen to have Spidey come back into the arms of Marvel. In a way that has kind of happened. Dreams do come true, children. Essentially, what's happened is Marvel and Sony have come to an agreement where they will share Spider-Man. Now,
which is awesome.
Yes.
I'm thinking that Marvel can take this in the right direction because there's not been a Marvel superhero movie so far that's been a big flop that I can honestly think of.
Yeah, no, and they've had the good surprises.
Yeah.
Like, Guardians of the Galaxy, huge hit, even though it was kind of a fringe
I was told, Guardian Galaxy, I was like, my buddies were like, let's go see that. I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't even know who the hell Guardians of the Galaxy was because honestly, I'd never read any of the comics.
Yeah, like I'd seen the
watched
comics.
That, and I'm like, dude, there needs to be more. Because that show was freaking awesome.
Yeah. So, so there's some good news and some bad news, depending on who you ask.
All right.
Essentially how it's going to work is that Marvel is pretty much going to make the Spider-Man movies and the adding him into the MCU.
The MCU.
And essentially
like
Sony's going to pay for everything.
Yeah.
And they're going to kind of reap the financial benefits a little bit more than Marvel.
Basically, it'd be like Sony's like, okay, we're your bank, and then Marvel's like, okay, we have complete control of this. We're gonna make this
kind of.
awesome.
They don't have complete control. Like Sony can 90%. Still pull the plug on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But Marvel's gonna be in charge of making the
writing.
The writing, directing, all of that stuff. And Sony's going to foot the bill because Sony's going to, in turn, get most of the revenue from that. And we, as fans, get to see a Spider-Man movie, hopefully. Yes, that doesn't suck. That's, going to be for Spider-Man. Well, here's my thing.
Andrew Garfield. Better Spidey. Worse Peter Parker.
Yes,
so,
I agree, absolutely. Because here's the thing. Andrew Garfield is out. Okay, no more Andrew Garfield. They just rebooted this shit. They're going to have to reboot it again. Now, this is actually kind of a good thing because it's reported that he might have actually been kind of on the way out anyway.
Yeah.
Now, this would have put Sony with the face of, oh shit, if we want to continue making this, we got to reboot again. And this is going to piss people off.
I'm so tired of the Peter Parker story, man.
But now that they have this deal with Marvel,
yes,
they have an easy excuse to reboot without having people pissed off as much because they're actually going to be excited because it's a Marvel fucking Spider-Man.
I hope you're right, and I'm going to put a lot of faith in Marvel because they haven't failed me yet.
Keyword yet.
But I just hope that Sony is workable with Marvel and that they don't just be jackasses and screw it up because this is not the Spider-Man we were looking for, yada yada yada. Dude, just shut up, let Marvel take care of business.
You'll be raking in the cash. Because that's the thing. Yeah. Sony will be the one who benefits from this most financially. Yeah. They will be the ones raking in the bucks because they're going to be actually allowing Marvel to give people the Spider-Man that they want.
Now, are you Because, I mean, right now, like, we've discussed that they're leaning towards another Peter Parker reboot.
Yes. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, "But we want Miles Morales." For those who are not in the know, because Miles Morales is from the comics, he's like the next Spider-Man after Peter.
Because like Peter Parker hangs up the hood, and Miles Morales kind of picks it up in a way.
I believe half Hispanic, half black.
Yeah, something
which
like
is cool. They've already stated that it's going to be Peter Parker.
Yeah.
They're looking for a younger Peter Parker, which makes sense with Civil War coming out, because he's kind of the child torn in the middle of a divorce kind of thing.
He has to be younger for the Civil War to work.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what I think is going to happen, because all of us, comic book nerds, are sitting here with, another Peter Parker.
Yeah, it's like...
I get that.
They're just... Excuse my reference. They are just crap out of a dead horse. And that's how I feel about it with the Peter Parker thing. Like, I know who he is.
I agree.
And I know
all of the comic book nerds want to see Miles Morales because it's a different Spider-Man.
Yeah. I
get that. However, all these people who don't read comics, all they know is Peter Parker. True. It's easier for them if they're gonna, especially if they're rebooting this,
it's a narrow
meshing him into the MCU. Yeah. What they can do is they can do like a movie or two with Peter Parker, and then have him handed over to Miles Morales in the movies.
Yeah.
And then go from there with Miles Morales.
Yeah, because, I mean, they could basically just, like, pick a young guy for this one. We get to Peter Parker, blah, 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 and then they go, okay,
have 10 years later, Civil War,
10 years later, you do Civil War, you do both Civil War movies, and then you do another Spidey. It's like 10 years later, or 20, whatever, how many years they want to go, and then Spidey's an old, crotchety bastard, and he just gives the hood to Miles Morales or something.
Yeah, they can figure out a way to do it, but I think this is a smart way for them to guarantee money and segue into it eventually. I think we will eventually see a Miles Morales Spider-Man on screen. It's just not going to be right away. They have to ease all these non-comic book people into the idea.
Yeah. Now, who do you think is going to be... I heard there was 2 picks so far for the next Peter Parker, right?
Yeah. There's the kid from Maze Runner.
Maze Runner. And then there's the Percy Jackson guy, right?
Oh, Logan Lerman. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Who's that? What's the name of that Maze Runner guy?
Dylan O'Brien.
Dylan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Which I did like Dylan O'Brien.
He's the front runner.
Yeah.
I am leaning towards Logan Lerman.
Yeah.
Because from the Percy Jackson movies, I know he can handle the snarky, smart-ass, action-y kind of thing that comes with Spider-Man, of which Andrew Garfield did excellent with.
Oh, yeah.
In Amazing Spider-Man. And I know you haven't seen it, but for anyone who's actually seen Logan Lerman in The Perks of Being a Wallflower, he can pull off that awkward, nerdy, I have a hard time, making friends, and when I do, they're super important to me. Kind of nerdiness that Peter Parker has. I don't know as much about Dylan O'Brien, so I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he'll probably do fine. You're the one who watched Maze Runner. I haven't watched it.
I liked it. He did a good job as a hero and a leader, and but I like I said, I would be concerned about the uncomfortable part that's Peter Parker, like the geeky, not confident.
See, and that's the thing. Like with the 2 prior iterations of Spider-Man, you had Tobey Maguire and you had Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire nailed the nerdy Peter Parker-ness.
Yeah.
Except for the weird emo Spider-Man 3 that I don't like. I like to pretend that doesn't really exist.
It's gonna come over, decided it's gonna be so dramatic.
And then I'm gonna do a weird dance montage. But he did really, I think, present Peter Parker as that nerd that we all loved. He was weak as Spider-Man, though.
Yeah.
Whereas Andrew Garfield was an amazing Spider-Man. But he was way too cool as Peter Parker.
Yeah, I mean, they try to play him off that he would act like didn't feel like he was that cool, but I mean, it's just the persona of him. You know, I think it kind of came out anyway, whether he tried to or not. It was going to be that way.
Yeah, I mean, and so it was kind of. I think Logan Lerman could pull off both. Yeah. I mean, I've seen the snarkiness from him from the Percy Jackson movies. He's got the youthful look, where he looks young enough to be a late teen.
Yeah.
You know, pull that off for a while.
Yeah.
Because they're going with a younger Spider-Man is going to provide them with enough longevity, get him into as many of the movies as they can, and then move on to Morales if he starts developing some wrinklage and stuff. You know, but part of it is they want to go with younger people because, well, look at the Avengers. The only one from that cast who's probably going to be doing this all the way through until he dies is probably going to be Robert Downey Jr.
Oh yeah,
that's Iron Man because he's already said he's going to ride this thing till it's dead.
He loves. Yeah,
he's going to ride that horse till it's dead.
I think you'll still see the guy Chris Hemsworth play Thor for a while.
Oh yeah,
I think he likes that role.
That's his money role. Chris Evans.
It's Cap. I think he can still ride that donkey for longer.
Well, until they replace Captain America.
Yeah.
Like they did in the comics. They've already suggested that it's already been suggested, and there's theories going around that either Avengers 3 or shortly thereafter we're going to see a different Avengers team.
Okay.
Because if you think about it, well, yeah, actually I think it would be Avengers 3 because I believe Civil War comes out before then.
Yeah. And
Civil War is going to tear everything apart.
Yeah.
So there's no guarantee that we're actually even going to have the same Avengers team. So it's very plausible that we could see either Bucky or Falcon as the new Cap.
Yeah.
You know, because either one of them, both in the comics, have become Captain America in different iterations. But that's besides the point. Essentially, this is exciting news. Sony is going to make money off of this. It's a no-brainer for them. It's win-win for them. All they have to do is pony up the cash to make the movies, slap their name on it. They're going to reap those benefits. It's a win-win for Marvel because they finally get Spider-Man.
Yes.
Now, I had some... granted, it was not on our actual Facebook page, which kind of made me sad, but a couple of one of my friends and a couple of his friends, we were actually discussing... how important Spider-Man is to the Civil War storyline.
Oh, yes.
My friend did make the point. He's not so huge that they couldn't have done it without him. Which is true. However, it's a hell of a lot easier to do it with him
than without him. Yeah, and CBG19, she pretty said, I don't know how they would pull off the movie without Spidey in there.
Essentially, they'd have to plug a different character into his parts, and it wouldn't feel as authentic.
Yeah.
But
it would be cheap.
Yeah.
But
but now we don't have to worry about that.
We did discuss, who we want to be the next Peter Parker.
Mm-hmm.
God, I hope it doesn't suck. Your Miles Morales pick.
See, that one's a lot tougher.
I got mine down.
Oh God. Who?
You ready?
Oh Lord.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a singing.
Oh God. Oh, lay it on me.
Spider-Man.
A singing Spider-Man?
Yeah. It's gonna be Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars? That's Miles Morales.
I can't do the need for you, baby.
What the fuck? Oh my God.
It's gonna be awesome.
You're beautiful just the way you are. Who's he gonna sing that to, huh? Huh, Rev? Oh my God.
That's all the church kids. I don't know.
God damn it, Rev. Damn it, Rev. Okay, so you're here to hear first, folks. Rev's pick for Miles Morales is gonna be Bruno Mars.
And when it happens, you know who said it.
I don't know who I would pick for Miles Morales because it would have to be because he's I believe he's younger than Peter Parker was when Peter Parker picked up.
Yeah, according to the comic.
Yeah, because he's a little bit.
But it's like a
on the
different
younger
spider, and some weird.
Yeah,
shit.
I don't know. It's a similar vein, different different setup. I don't know. He takes up the thing. I don't know. I don't know who I pick.
No?
I think it's also I think it's safer to start with Peter Parker and work up to Miles Morales, because I think Miles Morales would be a different pick. Like, different, different style.
Oh, it's a totally different style of Batman or Spider-Man.
Batman?
Batman.
Really?
Yeah.
How tired are you, Rev?
I'm tired.
It's been a long weekend. So yeah.
Day off week sucks.
So I want to know from you guys, either in our YouTube comments or on Facebook. I tried opening the channel, saying, "Hey, let's discuss this. I want to get some dialogues going," and no one took me up on that. No one commented at all, and it's hard for us to do this show without you guys actually talking to us.
I mean,
so we want to open.
We do
that
read that consistently. So
yeah,
I mean, like,
we're always every day. We're on there.
That's why this video is being done, because we were basically called out. Like,
yeah, and we're doing the video. It's a lot later than we'd like it to be. I wish we could actually just do it right then and there.
Yeah.
So I want to know. How do you feel about this? Who do you want to see as the next Peter Parker?
Peter Parker.
Because we know it's going to be a younger Peter Parker. Who would you pick as Miles Morales?
Yeah.
Bruno
Mars.
Jesus
It's going to be awesome. Can't even say it with a straight face.
And are you excited about this? Are you excited that Marvel and Sony have made this agreement?
I'm excited about the deal.
I am too. I think it's great things, and I think it's going to set a precedent. Maybe they can actually work something with Fox, even though Fox is a bite in the ass, and they probably never let go of their stranglehold of X-Men.
Fox is... They're just not right in the head, because when they canceled Firefly, I lost all faith. Ask Nathan Fillion and Alan Tudyk. They'll tell you. Jackasses.
Word, my brother.
Word. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no. I think it sets a great precedent, and it can show you, hey, we can share, we can play nice. We're both going to reap the benefits, and we're going to make all these fans happy, which is going to give us even more benefits, because more people are going to go fucking see it.
And they're going to have tons of movie ticket sales and bundles of popcorn with lots of butter. Because you don't have too much, you got to, like, butter that, so, like...
I'm going to butter your bread. Oh yeah.
That's what I do. I don't even, like,
Just give me my instant heart attack in a cup.
Dip my hand in the popcorn and be like, here we go, honey. Shining up real nice.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord. No wonder your wife's always mad at you. Getting things in places that don't belong. Anyway,
we're just being ridiculous now.
Yeah, that's just beyond ridiculousness. Trying to be people we're not. But anyways, I want to know that. I want to know, what do you guys think?
Please.
What do you guys want to see? What other issues out there do you want us to cover? Do you want us to talk about?
And if there's another discussion you like us to talk about, you can do just like Gary Wilson did on Facebook and ask us, hey, what do you guys think about this? And look, we answered.
Yep. It might not be an immediate answer, just because it does take a hot minute for us to actually coordinate when we're going to be able to film. But we will do it, and we will get back to it.
Yep.
I want to see discussions about stuff, like, hey, when they pick their future Peter Parker, I want to know what you think about their pick.
Does it suck? Is it awesome?
Is that who you would have picked?
Or is it...
Would you have picked another person, and why? Yeah. So we can discuss this. Coming up soon, we're going to be doing a battle round involving Star Wars.
Star Wars!
Since we know that he's a giant Warsian.
Oh, yes.
And, we're going to be doing something about that. We're going to be discussing what lightsaber color we would have. Would we be Sith or Jedi? Or in between.
I'm not saying anything because I want to...
Our favorite, who our favorite or influential characters were.
Okay.
You know, I want feedback. I want to know. We will give you actual shout-outs on the show. Come on.
Yes, yes.
Be YouTube famous.
Yes, we will.
Because eventually we will be.
One day, hopefully.
One day.
We're working on it.
Oh, one day we'll be up there.
Yeah.
You know, that's coming up soon-ish.
Yeah.
Of course, at some point before the end of the month, we will be having our 2 bonus rounds.
Yep. And even more important than the bonus round, if you have not marked it on your calendar yet, February 27th, starting at 4 p.m., we will be starving ourselves of sleep playing Halo to raise money for kids with muscular dystrophy Duchenne's.
Yep. So at least at some point during that night, log on, come watch us on Rev's Twitch channel.
Yep.
I actually just got my Twitch channel up and going. I'm probably going to start doing stuff on there, which I will be linking to our YouTube at some point. Probably just goofing around, failing at jumping puzzles in various games.
Oh yeah. Jump puzzles, I hate those.
Oh yeah. So, side note, if you enjoyed our festive little shirts,
Little t-shirts right here.
World's Greatest Dad.
Oh yeah. You can go to this really awesome place on Pyramid Hideaway called KD Empire Toys and like collectibles.
Yep.
I mean, they have like
they had a
everything
lot of stuff. They had some cool stuff.
Ass, like I swear, if I'm gonna buy t-shirts locally, I'll buy them there.
Yeah, t-shirts, prints, Funko Pops, other collectibles.
Oh yeah, and
they're from a personal collection.
433 Pyramid Highway in Sparks. And if you want to call them and you have some questions or whatever, you can call them at 409-3508.
775.
775, of course. Yeah, because I forget some people aren't always in Reno.
We'll have their information below so you can check them out.
We'll put a little link there. They're also liked on our Facebook page. You can find it through there too.
Yep.
Yep.
They're awesome. Great stuff. It's all from a personal collection.
Yeah.
For the most part. So a lot of the bigger pieces that they have, and they had this really awesome. They had some awesome stuff that Rev wanted for his birthday.
Oh yeah.
Instead, he got a hat. So
I got a hat.
Yeah. Be expecting to see more AverageGEEK swag.
Yeah,
So we have stuff in the works.
Yeah, we're working on a thing with Custom Ink, I think. Or,
Custom Ink, which is a local shop.
Yeah.
To create some stuff for us for giveaways.
Yep.
And milestones and whatnot. So,
yes.
Anyhow.
I think that's it.
Yep. So that's our take on it. We think it's an excellent move. It's smart. I think it's win-win for everybody. It's win-win for Sony, win-win for Marvel, and win-win for all of us.
Yep. I'm
the only one it's not a win-win for is probably Andrew Garfield.
I think he wanted out anyway.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Marvel can actually make Spider-Man cool, because it's not been what I thought it would be. Every time I've enjoyed the movie, but I was not like.
But it's not like oh my god,
that was so awesome.
Everything I ever dreamed of.
Like the first Captain America I saw, that's so cool. Yeah. So.
I think Marvel will definitely bring Spider-Man back to what all the Spider-Man fans would want. It's a lot higher of a chance of that.
I think so too.
So that's our take. Tell us more.
Yes.
What do you want?
Comments.
Tell us more. As always,
thumbs up, shares,
like,
likes,
subscribe, comment, and share.
Share because you care. Yeah.
Care Bear Steer. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. It's late. We'll see more videos. We're probably gonna do some solo videos throughout the week because our work schedule sucks.
Yeah.
So later, geeks.
Night, geeks.